Hello everyone and welcome to week 1 of the National University Esports League's February tournament. For those of you who are unaware, the National University Esports League is the leading university esports organisation in the UK, and tonight we will be watching the Super 8, the top 8 university teams, play for those all-important championship points to win them first place in the championship. My name is Shadow and alongside me is Munchables, Asigulus and Sodit. How is everyone tonight?
I am doing absolutely excellent tonight. Cannot wait to dig my teeth into these games. Really looking forward to it.
Yeah, me as well. I'm super pumped for these games.
Yeah, same as well. I'm really stoked to see some incredible plays from our top 8 teams.
Good stuff, good stuff. Well, we have some fantastic games lined up for you all tonight. Group A, of course, will be on Stream 1, where myself and Munch will be following the return of the powerhouse ACOG from Aberystwyth in 3 fantastic games to start this first week of the tournament. And over on Stream 2, Asigulus and Sodit will be following Birmingham's battle for dominance in Group B.
Yeah, it's going to be a really amazing week of action. Cannot wait to start off on Stream 1. We're going to have ACOG with no easy start to their return, as they're going to be going up against our highest ranked team in the Newell, their arch rivals Manchester. Cannot wait to get into this game. What is everyone's thoughts on this old school grudge match?
Well, personally, I'm really excited for it because I actually used to play in the Newell last season when they were still playing, and they were really fearsome at the time. Since then, they've replaced 2 of their members, but if they play anything like they used to, they're going to be some great games.
Yeah, I think the key to ACOG's victory is going to be one of their new players, which is Shardwing. I know he's been playing a lot of Skarner jungle recently, which I think will be really interesting to see if he pulls that out. And one of their older members, Pedrillion, I think he's going to be one of the main shot callers in their game. So that's what I'm really looking forward to seeing.
Yeah, definitely. I feel this is a game where ACOG has 100% got all of the pressure on their shoulders. Manchester have won the last 2 tournaments and they have been so dominant. ACOG, have been obviously in the tournament before and they've had such good teamwork and that, but they did break up. They're back now, so they've got a lot to prove, and their rivalry with Manchester alone, they've got so much to prove here, and they're definitely going to have to try and pull something special out to beat this Manchester team that we've seen being so dominant. So it's definitely going to be an amazing match. And of course, over on Stream 2, Asigulus and Sodit, you'll be casting and following Birmingham's journey through the first week. Birmingham looked really strong in the last tournament, but they did fall short in the end. They are second overall on championship points though. So how do you guys feel that, now they've had this slight roster change in their top and jungle and they've switched roles? What do you think they need to do to be real competitors this time around?
Yeah, well, I think the most anticipated match for this evening is our second game between Birmingham and KVGS Kittens, who are representing from the University of Kent. In the Super 8 semi-finals last tournament, Birmingham knocked out the Kittens in an incredible 40-minute game in which there were even more incredible plays by the Kittens, What the Moose's Victor. Yeah, he was playing Victor mid and exceptionally well. And Birmingham's NT Blue Bear, who was on Sivir. One has to assume that Birmingham are going to be facing a KVGS team that is seeking revenge for that loss in the semi-finals last tournament.
Yeah, I mean, personally, although that match is going to be spectacular too, I'm really looking forward to seeing Birmingham play against Manchester Penguins. On this week's episode of The Assessment, which is a talk show we host on Wednesdays featuring Super 8 players, the mid laner for Birmingham, X-Rift, mentioned that they have a rivalry with Manchester Penguins. And to be honest, they haven't played each other in a while because they were actually in different groups during the last tournament. So I'm really looking forward to see if this rivalry creates a really exciting match.
Yeah, I really think Birmingham are a really, really strong team as well. Of course, showing this in their second place in the last tournament. However, with a slight roster change, I feel they may have a little bit of a slow start to the tournament. We'll have to see. But by the end of the tournament, they should have rebuilt that synergy and should be running for a really nice finishing position, possibly even first place. But of course, if this is your first time watching us here at the Newell, let us explain a bit about who we are and the format of our tournaments.
Yeah, so here are the basics. On this infographic, which you should be seeing on your screen now or shortly, you can see the National Championship season is split into 4 separate tournaments. Each of these tournaments consist of a group stage for the first 2 weeks and a final/promotional stage in their third final week. Now, the overall place that a team finishes will award them a set number of championship points, and the team with the most championship points at the end of the season is the victor.
Yeah, so if you look at the current standings, which you should hopefully see on screen now, the current standings in the championship points, Manchester have been dominant in our first 2 tournaments, winning both the October and November Super 8 finals, meaning that if they finish first in this tournament, they'll have enough championship points to secure their place as winners of the national championship. However, any team is still in with a shot to win the championship, so long as they can come first place in both remaining tournaments. But of course, this does strongly depend on Manchester's result this tournament.
And that is why every game that happens in this Super 8 is so important right now, especially this first game that we have coming up on Stream 1 with the current champions Manchester facing up against ACOG.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be amazing. I think we are just about ready to go. The teams are in the lobby trash talking each other at the moment. ACOG seem to be trying to get into the heads of Manchester, so definitely going to be an interesting one. So Sodit and Sigilus, if you guys want to head over to your games now, they will be streaming on the Null 2. And they'll be following Group B in Birmingham. And stick with us here if you want to see Manchester ACOG game, which we will have coming up shortly. Jackson and they've gone. That was great.